Market opens, we start ripping right up off of the pivot point on the NAS, straight up into value area high, gets us into our first trade of the day. I end up shorting up at the top near the high, just back inside of the high. We do end up getting a little push, and I got out of it immediately. I didn't see the real conviction of the follow through. A little weary early in the day, and I believe it was about 9:34, so I'm real scared of opening volatility at this point. Better safe than sorry, so I get out of the trade. That one ended up working out real well. Down to VWAP would have been a real good target. Obviously price got there, but I didn't hold it long enough, and we rip up straight back up off of VWAP again. Second trade, I end up chasing this a little bit too much. Made a real bearish move that I liked off of, looks like R1, and an earlier, it was really too late of an entry. I mean, the move was a lot earlier, probably closer to R1, but chased it a little bit, and I ended up paying the price on that. Really bearish head and shoulders, a lot of long tail candles up here. I really shouldn't have been thinking about shorts. As bullish as this was, it's outside of the opening range. Should have been focused on longs, but in my mind I was dead set on this head and shoulders and all those long tails, thinking that this was going to rotate down. So I ended up making some like 3 back-to-back bad trades here, trying to short this, just convincing myself that it was going to reverse down, completely breaking one of my rules, which is reversals don't exist, and lost another one there. Even worse, tried to take one more stab at it, which really killed me because it was basically at the 10 o'clock news release. You can see price just absolutely ripped up off of that. So that was 3 bad mistakes there. I had taken small profits on my first trade, normally 3 straight losses, and I'm done for the day. But since I had a little bit of my losses covered with that small scalp on the first trade, I decided to give it another shot. So operated as if I were at 2 out of 3 losses for a max losing day, absolutely needing to win the next trade in order to keep going. Got a nice pullback off the structure here, which I wanted to take a long on. Ended up getting in, got a good initial pop, but like I said, I didn't want to lose that third trade of the day, so moved to break even to make sure that didn't happen. I don't know, I could have taken profits. It was nowhere near my target, but a $100 scalp wouldn't have hurt either. You move your stop loss. I ended up getting stopped out here for a break even. Like we're forming a good consolidation for a breakout. We get a little poke above, and then the nice little retracement. I don't like to chase breakouts, but I did get a much better entry as we came back down to the volume area of that breakout, and we ended up getting a real nice pop off of this. Probably should have held it longer. It's such a serious uptrend. I really would have liked to have let that one ride a little bit, but almost max losses for the day. Got a good initial high volume pop out of it. Ended up just covering it and taking my profits. Getting up here to where I thought was resistance. Figured I'd try scalping a short. Just ended up bailing as it didn't move with any conviction to the downside. Got a few dollars small profit on that one. There's another scalp short, looking for a rotation. We got some good selling conviction in this. But here's where I'm kind of breaking my rules, right? I'm not allowed to trade against the trend. So what happens when you break rules? I mean, your body knows, your intuition, your gut tells you my heart's pounding, and that's not a normal sensation when I'm entering a trade. So usually when I break one of my rules and I know it, that's what I'm feeling. I'm real nervous about this trade because I am against the trend, knowing that I shouldn't be. So I ended up scalping out of this immediately, got a little pop. Again, got up there, got rejected again, tried scalping another short off this one. Basically the same scenario. I'm not feeling real confident about breaking a rule on this, a little bit fearful of it, so scalp. Luckily I got out for small profits. This one ends up popping a little bit lower, which would have been nice, but again, it's irrelevant because you're breaking the rules to enter the trades, so consider any profits lucky as far as I'm concerned. And I see another rejection point here at the same spot. Try scalping it short one more time, bail out quickly for profits. So none of those were real good trades, but they were all at least slightly profitable. So all in all, you know, I started the day down 355, I think, and was almost to the point. I mean, one more bad trade I would have had to quit for the day. So I'm glad I was able to recover from that. Scalped a few more, got out of there 255. I did have a few extra trades, so I probably had $50-$60 in commissions, but not a bad way to finish the day considering how it started.